Hello. Good day. Cornell Phillip here, and this is Fingaz Tips. For some time now, I've been wanting to touch on a topic which is very dear to me as an engineer, as a producer of music. This one goes out to the DJs and the artists who distribute their music to the DJs. 20 years ago, when I used to engineer for bands, when I started engineering for bands, I would go and I would walk the venue whilst the DJ was playing to get a feel of the song system. So when I finally get to do my mix, I would have an idea of what to pull down, a fair idea of the song system. I cannot do that today for DJ. For some reason, DJs to me sound bad. They don't sound pristine like they used to, and I just want to give my fingertip for today based around that. When we distributing files to a DJ pool, is an MP3 or WAV file. Most of the time is MP3. 99% of the time is an MP3 file. But please do not send an MP3 file at 128 kilobits per second. You need a higher bitrate. Go to the highest bitrate that you can go. 320 kilobits per second. That is the file that you need to send. That is the baseline. Anything else is above that. Send the highest quality MP3 file you can send to the DJ, to your DJ pool. You can send the WAV file too, but it's a lot bigger, so most people go with the MP3. But if you send in the MP3, make sure that is not 128 kilobits per second, but 320 kilobits per second. All right. Another thing I would like to point out is that we distribute our music via email or via the messaging apps like WhatsApp and so on. If you're using your messaging app, which is a very good portal to send out your music to DJs, it's kind of personalize the relationship between you, the artist, and the DJs. When you send in these files, do not send it as a voice note because it further degrades the quality of the audio. When using the messaging apps, what I recommend that you do is go and select send document and select that high bitrate MP3 file you just created and send that file. Do not send the voice note. All right, a lot of people send the voice note, and MP3 is already a compressed format, and it's further compressed when sending a voice note via WhatsApp. So what I recommend you do is that select send file, send document, and select that MP3 file as a document and send it to your DJ pool, your broadcast list. All right, so I hope you listen. There's a lot more tips to come. This is the first of a series, and looking forward to doing more. Good day.